The federal government could lift taxes to cover the latest multi-billion-dollar hole the Senate has punched in its savings plan. And it's attacked Labor for promising a national disability insurance scheme without properly funding it. Political editor Chris Uhlmann.
Words of wisdom from a visiting Prime Minister.
I understand there's consideration of creating a Senate in Sri Lanka.
But we are learning from you, so we'll avoid the pitfalls, Prime Minister.
Very good.
A Senate pitfall swallowed the coalition's bid to swap benefit cuts for a childcare boost and money to help fund the National Disability Insurance Scheme.
We will press on with our legislative agenda.
But with budget savings tumbling, the options for getting back in the black are limited.
What taxes is the Treasurer considering, or is everything on the table again?
The Treasurer didn't rule out tax hikes.
The government has absolutely no desire whatsoever to increase taxes on the Australian people.
And then he accused the opposition of leaving the government to pay for Labor's promises on health, welfare and education.
They failed to fund those increases in expenditure.
Exhibit A was the NDIS, which will cost the Commonwealth $12 billion by 2020.
They failed and left an open and empty promise to the people of Australia.
Labor says that's a lie.
Labor made sure that the scheme was fully funded back in 2013.
Labor's 2013 budget broke down how it would pay for the disability insurance scheme. The money would come from hiking the Medicare levy, reforming private health insurance and retirement incomes, and other long-term savings. But only the Medicare cash was specifically directed to the scheme. The rest went into the government's main bank account. The coalition says that leaves a $4 billion funding gap in 2019 when the full scheme is rolled out.
The money was available in the consolidated fund.
Unspecified savings, you won't find those savings specified anywhere at all, Mr Speaker.
The irony in the argument is that both major parties agree the insurance scheme is worth the cost. It's just that the cost is large and yet to be paid.
Nobody's fully funded it yet. We're talking about something that costs half as much as the entire age pension does. So we've all agreed we should do something. We have not agreed how we pay for it.
And that makes it everyone's problem. Chris Uhlmann, ABC News, Canberra.